only is your smile and your truth contagious, but you can pull off anything. Let's say you did fall on your face. Let's say you fell in some manure. Only you could pull it off. I mean, right before I started filming and I was channeling this message, I spilled Red Bull in my hair. That's God saying, are you supposed to be drinking that? No. But I was. You can pull anything off that would normally embarrass people or look silly. Yes, can I speak to my ancestors, please? It's Brittany, duh. Oh, yes, I'll hold. Hi, it's me. Yes, it's me. I had a little bit of a meltdown today, and I know that you told me to like do my breath work and calm down, but it was really hard. But I think I did it. Did I do okay? I passed the test? What? My training wheels are coming off? Don't underestimate the blessings that are in store. I'm not. Remember to stay prayed up and strapped. I will. I am so excited. I'm utterly speechless. Yeah, you know that never happens, but it's happening. Okay, love you. Bye. Bobby, I need you to come to the front desk, please. The collective's training wheels are coming off today. I'm going to need you to start with the Earth Angels. Yes, they have passed the test. They are being initiated. Yeah, this is a big deal. Be nice to them. Be really nice to them. I'll be watching you. Hi, welcome to Brittany's Intuitive Angelic Manifestation Station. How can I help you today? You got your training wheels off and you want to collect your wings. Okay. Bobby, what did I asked you for the wings. I know you just got the training wheels off, but I need the wings. Just one moment, please. Wow. It looks like because you passed this test and you only had a small meltdown, your wings are on the house. Yep. And you're even going to get a bonus. Yeah, like I guess it's a rebate or something. I don't know. I'm not in charge. Yeah. This is a big deal. Okay. So this is a little bonus. Don't spend it all in one place. Don't let it burn a hole in your pocket neither. Enjoy yourself. Okay. Now be careful with these wings. You know, you might want to take a little test run before you fly off into the sunset. Okay? Yeah. You call us if you need anything. Thank you for shopping at the Manifestation Station for the angels. You are not going to have to worry anymore. Look at you trusting in the divine. Look at you trusting in the universe. Look at you not trying to be a perfectionist, not trying to overanalyze, and knowing that you've got this. You have been training for this. You've been training for this. This is a big deal. I'm so excited. You just passed this test, which was the learning curve of your new timeline. You could have been panicking, stressing out. You could have been losing sleep. You just passed the test. The learning curve of your new timeline is over. I want you to affirm it below. I have passed this test. So maybe you thought you were lost. You're like, I think I'm in the wrong place. I'm in the wrong class. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here. I don't know if this is what's for me. But you are definitely an earth angel if you are attracted to this message, and I do not want you to underestimate the blessings that are coming in for you. Your training wheels for the new timeline are coming off today. And if you can get through what you feel is McRatchet, what you feel is not perfect, you are going to be more than fine. You had to overcome a huge obstacle today that you should be so proud of. You have been doing major healing and closing out of major cycles. And there are people that you're going to be coming across and meeting that are so grateful for your presence. Like, extremely grateful. And they are going to be able to feel the things that you have endured, the things that you've been through, They're going to know. Not only that, people that are coming across you right now that are destined to be in your life are going to know that they hit the mother lode by getting to be your friend, getting to work with you, or getting to be in contact with you. You have passed this test. You have just been initiated onto your new timeline. You didn't walk out. You didn't quit. You didn't leave. You dug in deep and said, I believe, I have faith, I will persevere. I know I just have to get over this hurdle for my training wheels to come off, and everything is going to be okay. I know that you might feel like how you got to this timeline is incredibly unfair, like it caused strain or stress in your life. It was very unexpected. This is like when you go through your first spiritual awakening. This is a big part of your evolution, whoever I'm speaking to. I don't think you realize how big it is. Do not underestimate what God has in store for you, what the universe has in store for you. And I know you can feel it, though you're a little bit terrified. You are no longer going to resonate with certain things anymore, and it's just like the first time you ever spiritually awoken. You're going to be getting confirmation signs, synchronicities, they're going to blow you away, and you will not be able to unsee them. You just went through a whole rise and fall of karmics in your life. People that thought that they could make you their chew toy, make you their trash can, make you their punching bag. You have been initiated through the people that have stole from you, lied to you, and now you're about to catch feelings for the new timeline that you're on. For the new people that are on this timeline, they are on your wavelength. They are of a similar, they're cut from a similar cloth. And I'm so excited. I want to get into what I'm channeling, how I channeled it, and then what else might be going on for you. I have so much to tell you. So if you're new here, I'm your bestie on the internet, duh. I am your favorite YouTuber. I am your spiritual advisor. I am your cosmic cheerleader. I am your chicken noodle soup for the soul. So grab whatever you be snacking on, sipping on it, because I'm going in. What are you waiting for? You are officially mobile. You can go wherever you want. You are the full 2.0. Yeah, training wheels gone. You've got wings now. You can fly. I keep hearing Jesse Murphy, Touch Me Like a Gangster. That is the song I keep hearing for you. Jesse Murphy reminds me of Elvis, but looks like Priscilla. She's got that southern twang. I don't know. She's adorable. I just want to put her in my pocket. I freaking love her. I'm obsessed. Anyways, I'm hearing that people need to watch out for you because you are about to be on your worst behavior. I'm also hearing Drake, worst behavior. These mother effers never loved us. Remember? You remember? And yeah, they didn't want to hear you. These people didn't want to hear you, but they hear you now, but they see you now, but they're watching you now. Not that we care, but you can feel the monitoring eyes on you. And then with the Jesse Murphy song, I'm channeling a specific line for this message. And that is, if you don't diss my love, I do not give up. I want you on your worst behavior. Touch me like a gangster. Yeah, I love that. But yeah, I'm just hearing that specifically for you. If you don't diss my love, I do not give up. And you had people on another timeline that you just closed out where they were dissing your love and they were making fun of you and they didn't appreciate it and they took it for granted and they just underestimated you. So you were slung into this new timeline like a slingshot. You were like, how did I get here? Am I lost? Am I even supposed to be here? I'm pretty sure I am. But feeling kind of out of place and definitely out of your comfort zone. You're feeling a little bit out of your element, but that is okay. Now you see your training wheels are off. You have your angel wings and you have kept your faith through all of the things that have been taken from you over and over and over again. This is time for you to be celebrated, not tolerated. You could have just watched that last message. This is the time for you to really pause and enjoy the people that appreciate you. I'm just seeing you marinate in so much love like never before. really feeling your emotions, not being so scared to hide them, especially in front of new people, because I'm seeing that there are a lot of people that want to collaborate with you, though you just dealt with a lot of negativity. You just dealt with people that acted like they wanted to work with you, like it would be a great opportunity, like you're the bee's knees, but they only had one thing on their mind, which was a cash grab, making a quick buck, making it transactional, and it really tore you to bits. But you bounced back like never before. No one bounces back like you, no one pivots like you, and these people know this. They thought that you were going to be sitting like in tears forever, that you weren't going to like be okay. So this is like you breaking up with someone, being alone for a while, being on this healing journey. You go through you go through another level up, and then you start dating someone new. And all the people that are monitoring you from the past are like, oh my gosh, did you see their new person? Like, who are they? They know. And you know. Ooh, I'm hearing a motorcycle. That's a Harley. They know that whoever you got now is a real one. You have been saving it for a real one. And it might not look absolutely perfect of how you guys got together. It might not look so seamless. And maybe you get tripped up on the details of how certain things don't look seamless, because I feel like there is perfectionism in you, and you are learning to let go of that, because there had to be a learning curve. Excuse me, microphone. There had to be a learning curve of you learning this person, them learning you, and you kind of getting your bearings with this new timeline. But I know whoever I'm speaking to, you're like, oh my gosh, I really wanted it to be just absolutely perfect. But people are learning you right now, and they're learning you a lot quicker than people in the past. And that's what I really want you to think about. All the people that want to collaborate with you, that want to work with you, they're on your level, but they still need a learning curve, okay? They're magicians in training, just like you are a magician in training. So they might not have it down to the letter, but they are way faster than the people you were just dealing with. And so you're going to let this ride out. You're like, it doesn't look perfect, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I know that it's going to be good. It can only go up from here. Whatever you just went through, there is nothing else coming in that is worse than that. If you just had an issue with debt, bills, rent, if you had an issue with a car payment, a person, a job, whatever you just went through in the last couple of months, whatever you're moving towards in this timeline, nothing's going to get worse. Okay, you might have had some hiccups today. You might have had some things that weren't totally perfect, but I see you really appreciating the fact that it could have went all the way left. And it could have triggered a trauma response in you, because you know that it could have went left. And I really want you to think about that. It could have went all the way wrong, and it didn't. And you kept the faith. You kept praying. You kept breathing. You kept believing. You kept protecting yourself. You kept shielding. You kept asking for God. You kept asking for your angels. And you made it through this initiation. It was not easy. It was hours and hours and hours of stress and losing sleep. And being like, why? Because something that you had been building started to backslide. It started to be on a slippery slope, and you're like, how did that even happen? This is so unexpected. This is something that I've been working on for a while. Like, why is this really happening? And it was happening because the people that were around you were not the real key players. They were not the real MVPs. They were not the real ones. And so these were fake friends that were not supportive. They were draining your energy. These were fake lovers that were not supportive, that were draining your energy. These were fake circumstances that were draining your energy. And you needed to see that this wheel needed to be broken so you could get an upgrade. Okay? Your chariot is here. And whoever is sending you negative energy, let them. Literally let them. They're not going to get anywhere with you. They're not ever going to get to be able to be in contact with you. They cannot cause problems for you. I don't care how hard they watch you. I don't care how hard they stare. I don't care how much they make fun of you. You cannot underestimate the fact that you are winning and God's love for you and what the universe is about to provide. The universe is about to spoil you. You are a sugar baby for the universe. Period. You guys could be a lot like me. When you get screwed over and you get burned, you will fall 50 times flat on your face before you let anyone come back in and ever do that to you again. Let me give you an example. When I'm dealing with people that I have to work with or collaborate with, and they try to screw me over, or they try to rip me off or manipulate or just do things without integrity or common sense, I'm like, okay, it's time to move on. And then where I thought they were supportive, they were never really supporting me. And then when I'm walking away is when they start tuning in. So all of my enemies and all of my ops, they watch me very closely after I walk away to see what I'm doing. Am I falling on my face? Am I, how am I maneuvering? It's like, hello, I see you. It's like they forget that you're intuitive. So I will fall 50 times. I don't care how many times I have to fall. I am the goat. You are the black sheep and you're moving to goat status. And it matters how many times we get up. There's so many people that underestimated you. They think that you'll never get it right. And they're praying that you get it wrong. Whatever you did today or in the last 48 hours, let me be so clear. Whatever you did today or in the last 48 hours, that is the worst of what you will have to go through. Whatever you went through in the last 30 to 60 days, that felt like it was never ending, that made you go into this unexpected timeline, you've already gone through the worst of it. Your training wheels are now off and you are being given your angel wings. So if you are looking at your wings and you're like, they're not really the right size, they kind of fit weird, you have to kind of like adjust your eyes. You have been looking down for a while, like, am I wobbling? I have these training wheels, I'm trying to figure it out. And then you had people tripping you and laughing at you and poking and making fun. Now you have to get used to kind of looking up. And like, okay, I'm flying. I'm going places. Like, where am I going? I need to kind of know. Your eyes are shifting. Your line of vision is moving. It's changing. And it's almost like being in the darkness, but not realizing that things were being dimmed down. You got used to a certain level of light. And now that you are elevating and you're graduating from this initiation, you're like, I gotta adjust my eyes. I'm kind of being blinded. Like, I kind of can't see. Like, what? Hold on. Do you know what I mean? You know, when you're inside for a while and you go outside and you're like, that's what's happening. Your eyes will adjust. They will adjust. And whatever prep period that you just started, the people that are helping you are moving a lot faster than the people from the past that traumatized you. I'm so proud of you for being on this healing journey and continuing to try, continuing to get up, to continue to protect yourself. You're just not giving up. You are the GOAT. You are the MVP every day of the week. Do not let anyone tell you anything different. Capiche? I'll take care of them. The negative energy that people are sending, let them. I know you can feel it. I know you can feel it. You're like, I can feel them watching me. I just know they are. I know who's hating on me. I know who's preying on my downfall. Yeah. That's okay. You are moving towards people that you're catching feelings for. And you're going to catch these feelings pretty fast. And it's going to help you remember that your line of vision is not looking at the training wheels anymore. It's looking up because the wings are behind you and you're adjusting to all the light. You're adjusting to the new people in your life. And you're going to catch feelings as they are catching feelings for you. I'm just seeing you be very vulnerable. You're going from McRatchet to feeling vulnerable and safe. You're not used to feeling safe with people right away. It usually takes a lot of time. You have people coming into your life that not only have a lot of gratitude for you, but they listen. Do not underestimate what the universe is doing for you. The universe is bringing you people that listen, bringing you people that tell you what's going on. They communicate clearly, and they are cut from the same cloth as you. It's beautiful. It's so freaking beautiful. Okay, let me get into what else is going on for you. You were dealing with some fake NVPs. So now that you're meeting people that are real MVPs, you're like, oh my gosh, are they real? Are they fake? Like, what are they really about? I'm hearing that they're going to have a track record that shows. Their skill set is going to be shown to you or revealed to you right away. So if these are people that you're going to be working with, they are going to have a track record, a long-standing track record of good reviews, of good, people that know they are who they say they are. You're dealing with people that have receipts for the fact that they are the emperor. They're not messing around. So you're like, finally, I'm meeting people that are like me, that are trying and working their patootie off, and they're not jealous or envious of others. You are coming across people that are also lifting others up in their own special way. You are moving towards an era where people also have confidence. They don't make you feel bad for being enthusiastic, for being passionate, for being a real one. And these are the type of people that you've been really wanting to surround yourself with. I'm getting that you're getting your tribe, your community, new friends, people that are soulmate energy. They also bring something to the table. They're very passionate, they're grateful, and they're grateful for you most of all. You have reached your limit. Okay, today or yesterday, you could have reached your limit with what you thought you could take. Then you took a step back and you took a deep breath and you said, I'm going to try again. I'm going to try again. You just busted through a whole wall of trauma. Yes, you. You busted through a whole wall of trauma. It's like breaking through the fourth wall. You just broke through the fourth wall and you're like, oh, now I see. Now I see why I needed to be here, why this was perfect for me. Even though not everything is in place yet, you know that it's going to be. So it's also kind of like moving to a new city, a new country, a new state, and thinking like, this place is beautiful and it has so much potential, but I gotta get all the furniture, and you know that it's gonna like take you a month. Okay, I'm hearing the timeline of 30 days. You are seeing this 30 days before it feels more complete. But right now, you busted through the fourth wall of it being scary. And I'm getting for a lot of you that that's more than enough. You're like, you know what? It has potential. But the perfectionist and the workaholic in you is like, I need to do this and that and this. Take your time. It doesn't look perfect yet, but you know it has the potential. Okay? You know it has the potential. You are making it through the learning curve of like figuring out your new city. Where do you want some of this furniture to go? Where are you going to buy the new furniture? Where are you going to be working? Like, you're figuring, like, give yourself grace. Give yourself a lot of grace. And I know that you feel that you're always on a stage. And what I mean by that is you don't necessarily have to be on social media, but you do always have people keeping a very close eye on you. So you feel like there's people behind the scenes like watching you and praying for you to fall on your face. And that's not a good feeling. And you're just trying to like block that out. Like, I know that this is meant for me. This is destined for me. This is the life that I deserve. Affirm it below. This is the life that I deserve. These are the friends that I deserve. This is the lover that I deserve. This is the tribe, the community that I deserve. So it's now or never. It's no more waiting. Maybe you were going to try to back out of this moving arrangement or this new relationship. You're like, maybe if I just turn around, maybe they won't notice. Maybe they won't notice if I turn around. Bestie, they're going to know. They're going to notice. And you're going to catch feelings with how they get you to turn back around. Okay? You're like, I could leave. I could slowly back out. Maybe they won't see me. Bestie, any other day of the week, I would tell you you totally have a cloak of invisibility, but not for the tribe that you're supposed to be meeting, not for the lover, not for the soulmate. Like, they see you. They see you clearly, and they're going to get you to stay. They're going to get you to stay when so many other people would let you walk right out the door. So there is a learning curve of who you're dealing with, how they're going to be dealing with you. And I don't know, there's like a stage being set for this evolution where, ooh, I'm hearing a street bike. There is a stage being set, confirmation for the spotlight. You were always being monitored. You've always been watched ever since you were small. But you were always expected to dim your light. You were always underestimated. You were always slept on. Now the stage that is being prepared is going to have you and a whole army behind you, protecting you, cheering you on, rooting for you. And I just love how you are strategizing right now. Like, you're not in a perfectionist way over analyzing how you're strategizing. You're like, I'm going to make it as simple as possible. If it doesn't work and I don't feel the vibe, I'm going to go back to what I know. If I do feel like it's good, I'm going to step it up and try. So you're really listening to your intuition. And this was the first card that I got for you. People are going to be working together with you more than you would expect. You are not used to people working together with you. You are normally used to people working against you. Riddle me what? That is what you expect. You're like, yeah, they say they're going to help me, and they say they're going to help me move, but I know they're not going to help me move. You're really going to be seeing people in unexpected places showing up for you. So you are meeting those that are also assertive. They communicate well. They stand on business. They are confident. Period. You could also be meeting people that are successful and they're really happy. You don't usually get to meet people that are truly happy. I feel like you're just spiritually rich. There's this girl that I follow on social media, and she'll post these things like, if you have a fridge in your garage, if you can buy 5 ranches at McDonald's, like, you're rich. If you have a job that you like, if you are happy at that, if you are in a happy relationship, like, you are rich. Like, I love that. I love when she said, if you have a job that you like, you make good money there, and it's not toxic, like, do you know how rich you are? She's like, if you have matching towels in the bathroom and like a matching curtain, she's like, you're rich. If your kids have more than 2 pairs of shoes, like, because some of us grew up with 1 if we were lucky, like, you're rich. And I feel like you're going to be that vessel for so many people that are grateful for what they have, but you're going to remind them. You are that reminder. Ding, 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 ding. You are rich. I don't know how you're going to do that, but you're going to have your very own special way of showing people how lucky they are. People that deserve to be in your life. But yeah, I always have to get rid of people and walk away and be the bigger person and then take the high road. And sometimes I don't do that all the time. Sometimes I let my shadow come to play. But at the same time, it's like, I know I deserve better. So I'm going to go get better until I get it right. Affirm it below. I'm going to get better. I'm going out there to get better because that is what I deserve. Okay, I'm going out there to get better because that is what I deserve. These other people will have you out here scratching your head, so confused. So I wanted to get on here because I feel like some of you might be discouraged that you haven't gotten everything sorted out in the first day. And you feel like people are laughing at you. Let them. They're pathetic if that's what they're doing. They are pathetic if that is what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? So you are really building more confidence in yourself, but from the feet up. Okay, so this isn't you fake flexing. Well, I don't think you fake flex, but this isn't you faking it till you make it. This is you knowing, like, you know what? I am spiritually rich. I am a spiritual gangster. I'm going to breathe life into myself. What do they got going on? So they want to laugh and kiki in the corner and make fun of me? Let them. They're losers. Okay? Let them. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, like, for me, I go through hairdressers often because it's just like, I don't know what happens like out here. If you're chosen, then you understand that you be moving through people at a rapid rate. And you just have to be like really careful with like who is helping you, who you're collaborating with. And so I had to collaborate with somebody new this week, and like she's learning me and I'm learning her, and I just felt so safe. Sometimes we don't, sometimes we think we know the definition of the word and then somebody blows us away. Does that make sense? And as she was learning me and as I was figuring out like, okay, is this gonna work? Like, I'm trying to trust what she's saying, she's trying to trust what I'm saying, but there was a learning curve for us to get it right. So moving forward, we're gonna have it right. We're like exchanging notes, and I just love that this person is on the same page as me. Not only that, but God brought me a whole team of people to help me. And I thought, wow, is this a message for me? Or is this a message for the collective? And this is a message for you guys. Well, and me too, but like you guys especially. And I'm seeing 11:11 on the timer. Sorry, I have an eyelash that's like stuck. Every time people try to make things hard for you or make you swerve off the mountain, it's not going to go down like that. So if you think that they're laughing at you like, haha, you effed it up, you didn't get it right, your training wheels are wobbling, your angel wings look funny, let them do that. Not only did the universe bring me more help in a time of need, so my businesses can like still be up and running and like not skip a beat, but I got three or four new stylists. Five. Actually, I got 5 new stylists, and I'm so grateful. Not that I need all 5, but like they all help each other. They're a team. 2 separate businesses, but like they're a team. And I'm so, so grateful. I had a girl that I met today that's going to be helping me out, and she was so freaking stinking sweet. And she is also Polynesian like me, and I just was like, wow, God, thank you so much for like me meeting another earth angel or somebody that's similar to me, like cut from the same cloth. So that's like where I channeled that from. Not everything is going to look so seamless or perfect the first time. Okay, so like her helping me out, it wasn't completely seamless or perfect, but it was light years above what somebody else that has less experience or the same amount of experience as her would have done something crazy. Does that make sense? And so I was just grateful for her assistance and grateful that I got to meet her. And it's just been unexpected curveballs that were thrown, and me having to pivot and maneuver is helping me as well move into GOAT status, and I know that that's helping you guys as well. Sometimes we get comfortable like, oh, this is good, this is fine, and God's like, what are you talking about? This is falling apart, this is wrong, this is wobbling, this is loose, what do you mean? And we're like, oh. So we've had to recognize the things that weren't right and where we were complacent and where we were comfortable, and now we have to step outside of our comfort zone to get the best of what the universe is going to give us. So I get really nervous when I have to work with a new stylist. Like anything could happen, things could go wrong. But with my hectic schedule, I'm like, I'm just going to trust in God. I know God is leading me on this path for a reason. And so I know my besties watching, my earth angels watching, those of you that are chosen light workers or empaths, the sun is going to come out tomorrow. You are sunshine in human form. You are not a burden, and a lot of the things that happened to you before that caused so much trauma and turbulence were not your fault. Though a lot of people try to make you feel like you were high maintenance, like it was your fault, like it's just all you. You had some people around you that just didn't ever admit that they were wrong. They were know-it-alls, or they just stopped caring. They started getting really lazy. So if you just had to start working with some new people and put out some new projects, put out some new work, put out some new music, whatever you just had to put out, and you're like, oh, it's not quite like what I would want, but it's pretty dang good, bestie, for what it could have been, what it would have been a year ago. And I know for some reason there is something synchronistic that is happening this week that you might think is like not perfect or not that great, but just it's going to look like something familiar to you this month of last year. So if you are watching this in July, it's going to be July of last year. Something similar happened. Something looks the same, but it's elevated. It's better. It's a better version. And the universe is really wanting you to see that. Like, hey, I know you think this is kind of like a Monet, but look at your photo gallery from last year and something is going to look like it's just going to give you confirmation like, oh, it's going to be fine. This is something similar I went to last year, around the same time. Around the same time. I love it. You are the sun, and you are going to be showing people, I am not scared to blind you. I am not scared to fall on my face. I am not scared to fall 50 times. I am not scared, and I know that you're watching. Okay, you got exes watching, toxic family members watching. Well, guess what, bestie? They are getting a front row seat to not only your initiation, but they are getting a front row seat to you hitting the mother lode, you hitting the jackpot. Because some of us might have like stage fright, especially when we're trying to like change our whole life around and we know that people are like watching us and like, I hope they fall. That's okay. You are getting more and more courage. And again, this new confidence in you is coming in from the feet up. You have healed from the Three of Swords. Okay. You were bamboozled. You were cheated on. You were put in third-party situations. You were manipulated. People maybe try to pit you against others or try to make you feel jealous or make you feel less than. But you're the golden ticket. Affirm it below. I am the golden ticket. God is going to remind them. I mean, look what I got for you guys. The Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, and the Chariot. This is why people try to get one over on you. This is why people try to start stuff with you. This is why they ignore you. They leave you on red. They ghost you because you embody success, a train that will keep moving, momentum that does not stop. You also look like this celebrity. You look like a guru. You look like this without saying anything. Okay, you look like you are someone important because you are. You have an incredible level of happiness, harmony, and peace coming in that like you couldn't even imagine if you tried. Okay, you couldn't imagine this if you tried. This is a very lucky, happy time for you to be promoted. And this is when you just really don't see your fairy tale coming. You're like, no, Johnny left me. He left me with the bills. He left me to pick up the pieces. Like, this sucks. And just as you're almost done picking up the pieces, some really good news comes in. You deserve this good news. This is your curtain call. This is your fairy tale. This is your microphone. If you claim this message, I want you to drop your microphones down below. What you do in showing people how spiritually rich they are, how beautiful they are, you speak truth that people are addicted to. I'm seeing you have this new surge of inspiration when most people would have given up. And this shows me how many times you've tried to perfect things or make things go a certain way. And I see that you're just not resisting. You're surrendering to the process. You are surrendering to what God has in store for you. So this is about to be a brilliant manifestation, something that you manifested a long time ago that's now taking place. You have built the stamina, the vigor, the strength. You now have the leverage and the mastery. Your intelligence is savage. This timeline is unhackable. It is unjackable. You are untouchable. You are unstoppable. So I want you to know how rare you are, and people are going to be razzled and dazzled by you. Things are going to feel synchronized, even when they feel like they're kind of, the wheels are falling off. You're like, is this synchronized, or is this like kind of a hot mess? No, you are going to be 2 of a kind, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind with the people that you're meeting. Like, I definitely underestimated some of the people that I was coming into contact with because of trauma, because of certain things that I've been through. And I started praying so hard, like, God, I know I'm underestimating what you have in store for me. Let me have several seats, because I need to trust that this is for me. And I had to immediately try things that were new, that were outside of my comfort zone. But it's like this time it worked out. And even though it's not perfect, it feels a lot better. And I just don't know how to really explain that, but it's just better. You were recommended different things that you wouldn't normally try because in the past they didn't work out for you. And as you're trying them, you just have a feeling that, like, okay, I feel like it's not going to be as bad. You've mastered your resilience, your vigor, your strength. And that's a big deal. After the roadblocks, barriers, obstacles, feeling paralyzed, feeling speechless, choked up, scared, feeling absolutely scared. I've had to work with so many new people in the last 2 weeks. Actually, in the last 3 weeks, I've had to work with like almost all new people. And I never do that much with changing who I'm working with all in one sitting. And it all happened within 3 weeks. I had to replace. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this could go so bad, because now I have to trust other people. I have to really believe, I like to try to do things low and slow. Like, okay, I'll do one at a time. And God was like, no, these are all the wrong people. Come on, let's go. And I'm like, hold on. It's all working out according to plan. It's all working out according to plan. Trust me. You trust me? Trust me. Okay? I'm telling you, I wouldn't lie to you. We were not able to see how toxic some connections, situations, or environments were about to get. And we need to trust that God can foresee, the universe can foresee the things that we can't. And sometimes it hurts. It feels like rejection. It feels like rejection or sabotage. And we have to realize this isn't rejection. This isn't sabotage. All of this is happening for my protection and the evolution of what I'm trying to do. And I'm seeing 1212 on my timer. God is trying to show you who you are supposed to be building a life with. Who you really are supposed to be building a life with. Your fairy tale with. And the other people, they were never going to be loyal. That's hard for us to see sometimes, like, oh, really? Like, they were really going to do me like that? They really never cared about me? Like, what? Some people were really good at pretending bestie while they were taking advantage. Some people were really good at pretending. As your spiritual accountant, I'm telling you, the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. You've already made the sacrifice with your pride. You've already made the sacrifice of like, well, I gotta pick up and move. I gotta find some people to help me. I gotta pray. It's coming in hot for you. And I see you accepting it. We have Alice Karstark, the Reconciler. I'm not familiar with her character, so I might read this like towards the end. But the Reconciler, you've had to reconcile with trauma from the past. Ooh, bestie. You've had to reconcile with trauma from the past. And God might even be making you sit in it for a minute. Like, hey, Does it hurt that bad? Well, I mean, no, but it don't feel that great. Don't look that great. But it could be worse. So I'm going to be grateful. You are being asked to reconcile with certain things that have happened to you in the past that have done you dirty to show you this is where you're really at. You have moved the needle. You know what I mean? Affirm it below. I understand where I'm at. I have moved the needle. So you're like, you've been humbled. You're like, you know what? That could have went way worse. That could have went way left. Like, I just had to trust so many new people. And by the grace of God and by the skin of my teeth, like, it went well. And God was trying to show me, hey, I know that you cared about these people and I know that you loved these people, but they weren't making your life easier. And that was really hard for me to swallow. Okay, that was really hard for me to grasp. Like, I know you care about these people. I know you love them. But they are not, in fact, making your life easier for where I have you going. And I was like, are you sure? Are you sure our chariot isn't going to like be on the same street or like kind of pass by maybe like an hour later? Like, are you sure? And God was like, I'm not going to say it again. We got shown such clear signs, such signs of manipulation, gaslighting, or disrespect, or blatant lies. Okay, God showed me blatant lies where he's like, unsee that. I was like, okay, I can't unsee that. He's like, you remember, that's a lie. Now what are you going to do? Pretend you didn't see it? No. So what are you going to do? I'm going to get back up. I'm going to dust myself off. I'm the original gangster of everything that I do, and I'm always the wrong fucking one. You feel me? You feel me? So God is saying, remember who you are. Stand on business. We don't let people treat you like this, lie to you like this, blatantly. Like, the lies are going to be so blatant with some of the people that you walk away from. There is no point in being like, here's a receipt. That's the truth. There's no point. There is literally no point. So God is showing us, I am trying to make your life smoother, lighter. So in the last couple of weeks, where I didn't think life could move smoother, though it's been a bumpy transition at first because it required trust and for me to not be triggered and a meltdown or 5, God said, trust me. It feels scary right now. And I know you feel blindfolded, but this is going to be for your best interest. This is going to make your life easier. And I thought, okay, because I also see that I wasn't getting enough time with some of my loved ones, and there were other things getting in the way of that because I was having to go home and like autocorrect it. Okay, so like say I worked with somebody and that's supposed to be making my life easier for my business. But in fact, I was having to go home and fix it again or do it again or redo it completely. And so I know God's up there like, why are you paying this person, that person, this person when you're here doing it again, going over it again, trying to explain it again, trying to communicate, trying to get a hold of this person, why? What a waste of time. And I didn't want to admit that. I didn't want to admit that my time was being wasted. So God is saying, look, this is how we do it. We're making bunk beds. This is Step Brothers. You got all this room for activities. You feel me? You got all this room. Now what are you going to do? You're going to have a little dance party. Okay, bestie? You're going to have a dance party. Now that I've had to maneuver through this the past couple of weeks, I'm like, oh, wow. I have so much more time. What? How? And though I'm still getting through the growing pains with the newest people that I'm meeting, or like, you know, the how do you do's, okay? I kept hearing that song, Getting to Know You. Okay, so you're getting to know some people that you're going to have to be working with in the future, and you're really needing to trust the process. It might not look perfect at first, okay? But it's only going to get better and better and better. We have the flight. Lyanna Stark. You are about to be moving very mysteriously, bestie, People are going to be like, I know they're up to something. I know they look different. What are they doing? And you're not just going to be telling any old body your business, because you are starting to see where people are just not happy for you, or where it's burned you in the past. So I'm seeing you hold your love life very close to the chest, because you're starting to realize that not everybody is in a happy relationship, and because of that, you are rich. Okay? And you either have a job or a passion or purpose that you love, or you have a relationship that you love. And if you're incredibly blessed, then you've got all of it. You have both. How do you think people feel about that? They're at a job that they hate. They can't stand their person. They're resentful. They don't feel like they're pulling their weight, or they're cheating, or they're not present. So you're going to be very careful with who you vent to, and you're going to be very careful with who you trust with certain information. I love this. I freaking love this deck. We have Bela Targaryen. Bela, the truthful. There is something about what you endured in this last year that was traumatic to you, where you are not just going to be assertive, you're just going to be a straight shooter. Now, you're still going to hold like things that are private to you close, but when people ask you a question and you're working with them, you're going to tell them, yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't feel good. Yeah, I have a bad feeling. Yeah, I don't want to do that. The truthful. Your truth is contagious. Okay? Because as you're putting it out there, people are like, well, I want to do that. Affirm it below. My truth is contagious. My smile is contagious. My light is contagious. My truth, the bottom line that speaks loudest, is contagious. I'm silly today. But yeah, there's some people out here, they want to make you feel like you're being hunted. They kind of play into your fears like, yeah, this could happen to you. Oh my gosh, then what are you going to do? That's not a real one. That's not a real friend. I need to pick these up. Hold on. Another thing that you are learning about yourself is not only is your smile and your truth contagious, but you can pull off anything. Okay, let's say you did fall on your face. Let's say you fell in some manure. Only you could pull it off. I mean, right before I started filming and I was channeling this message, I spilled Red Bull in my hair. That's God saying, are you supposed to be drinking that? No. But I was. Okay, you can pull anything off that would normally embarrass people or look silly. And that is part of your training wheels coming off. You're like, I'm not scared of looking silly, of not having it right, of maybe even having it wrong for a month or 5. Well, maybe not a month or 5, like a week or 4. Okay? You're like, I have to learn. And I can pull anything off, even if it looks silly. I know that I can pull it off because I'm telling you, there's something about the way that you're healing that you're not as triggered by whatever is on you. Like, let's say you literally had egg on your face. Okay, you don't, but let's say you did. You're like, I'm just unbothered. You're unfazed. Like, and that's just like the work that you've been doing. That would normally bother you. Like, let's say you're just taking a walk and a bird poops and you'd be normally like freaking out. There are things that you have gone through that you would normally be so like, and I'm not saying that you didn't freak out earlier, but now you're wearing it well. You're wearing it well. You're moving through the healing and now you are wearing it well. People that God is bringing to you are people that can read your energy as you can read theirs. Because you were around some people that they could tune in, but it doesn't mean that they really knew what was going on. And then they underestimated how smart you are. Okay, they underestimated your strategy. Like, oh, they don't know. People didn't want to tell you certain things because they wanted you to fail. That ain't happening. Then we have Catelyn Stark. Catelyn Stark was like a proud mom, like I got it all figured out. She kind of believed things that she was told, and then she thought like, I'm gonna fight valiantly for my family. And then she started to realize that like, maybe I am right, maybe I'm not. And just dealing with having to realize things. You're realizing things about yourself. This is also like Arya Stark, Catelyn's daughter, who thought she wanted to be this, really cool ninja, okay, assassin. And she started realizing that to be that, she would have to not be a Stark. She would have to get rid of her needle that made her who she was when she learned how to become this knight, learned how to sword fight. She was going to have to leave pieces of the family that she was trying to get back to if she wanted to be this, which she needed to learn or go through this training so she could take care of the people on her list. It was kind of like a ill bill list. Okay, you know that Quentin Tarantino movie, the unalive bill list? She had a list like that of people that had hurt her family, had hurt other people, and she needed this training, but they kept telling her like, you're still a Stark. You really shouldn't be here because you're still like, you don't know how to become nobody. You will not become nobody for no one, and you'll still get the tea, you'll still get the training, you'll still be the bone carrier. Wow. Yeah, people definitely underestimated that you are a hunter, that you are a fighter, that you can reconcile things that you really don't like, that you know how to mother yourself. You'll take flight when you need to. Like, people don't get that, like, you embody truth, even when it's ugly. Okay? Even when it's ugly. You show people the mirror. Like, hey, I think you're living in a little bit of Delulu, a little bit of fantasy land, even though they're trying to say, like, no, you are. No, they are. So, you're getting really good news. I see you guys getting really good news. Working through something that would normally make you feel embarrassed. And people that are monitoring you for some reason, I don't know who they are or what they're doing, but they are definitely playing with fire. I don't know who needs to hear that, but they are definitely playing with fire. People definitely want to know what you're up to because you're working with new people, because you're dating somebody new, because you're moving. You're not really telling people what you're up to or where you're going. You could be watching this during the summer. You're like, I gotta go. When something's calling you, you're just like, I'm out of here. I'm going. So I'm seeing you just be more in flow, going where the wind takes you, going where the waves take you. Okay, let's see. What else is going on with the collective? It says, well, crap, too late. People see that you're healing and you're moving on. Okay, so all the people that were monitoring you, okay, all the haters in the back, they're like, oh, crap, it's too late. You're like, yeah, I'm going to live happily ever after, so stop waiting. I'm the magician. Okay, I'm the whole enchilada. So stop waiting for me. I'm not coming back. And they're like, well, you kind of messed up and you fell on your face. You're like, your energy says, I'm unbothered. I'm still not coming back. And they just see you wearing it well. That you're healing through this thing that once caused you so much stress and so much pain. And so people see that you're reconciling with this. Some of you guys needed to see this before Thursday or on a Thursday. You're like, yeah, I'm ready to summon the life that I deserve. I am ready to summon the life that I deserve. The spirit of the owl can be very important. Like, you're paying attention to your instincts, where your instincts are leading you. Something you're posting has your haters trying to undermine you and strike fear. Don't stop. Don't stop. That just confirms what I was saying with them trying to make you feel embarrassed. Like, well, normally you'd be crying and you'd be embarrassed, but like, you're doing a lot of things in private. Help is coming. Don't worry. If you were freaking out and you thought, like, this isn't the way that it's supposed to be, and I'm kind of scared, but like, I want to have faith. If you feel like that for any reason, Don't worry. Help is on the way. Okay? It is on the way. It is coming. You are being supported right now. You could be seeing 1111, 1212, 333. We have the sun again. Good news is on the way. And I believe that is a lot of help, all the help that you've ever needed and that you deserve. Let's say you're moving and you're like, I don't know how I'm going to move all of this stuff. Someone's going to come by and help unexpectedly. It's just that type of luck. That type of luck. When for so long, every move you made was going to blow the crown right off of your head. Okay, anything else? I'm going to close out with this oracle deck. I'm hearing take a chance, okay? Keep praying, because that's going to get these people to back off. However you protect yourself, that is working against their black magic, their Sesame Street, crack magic is real to them, their janky spell work, all of that. You are going to show them, no, don't, I'm going to make you run home crying. Don't try me. So some people are going to be avoidant right now. Your prayers are being answered. People need to back it on up. They need to back it on up. I'm also seeing that you guys are going to start unplugging more. Lovely things are growing from this pain. Training wheels off. Angel wings granted. Okay, affirm it below. Training wheels off. Angel wings granted. Wow, look, it's time for a treat. God is saying it's time for a treat. Universe is like, hey, treat yourself. This thing that you're having to sit in with the egg in the face, the bird poop on the shoulder, is something just not the way that you would like it specifically. The fact that you're sitting in it and you're making the best out of it is showing that you got this. It's showing your growth. You're showing the universe, you're showing the divine, and especially showing your haters, but you're showing yourself like, wow, this normally would have torn me to shreds. And look at me standing on business. Okay? Look at me standing on business. My potential is endless. Wow. Yeah, you could have been ghosted by someone that was like, I'm bored with you. And that could have been very hurtful. Or they were just talking crap about you. Yeah, your prayers are being answered by the people that wanted you to stay in this hurricane. They wanted you to be in the eye of the storm. You're looking at them now like, I am the storm, always gonna be. They wanted your crown to blow clear off. It ain't gonna happen. God, the universe, the divine is cleaning house. And it was happening even though we didn't want it. Okay, it was happening even though we didn't want it. God was saying, I'm going to show you where your life could be easier. Let them vilify you. If they want to, you are still going to rewrite the story. You are being given clear solutions. You're like, how do I say this? Even if you were vilified, it's not going to stop you from rewriting the story. It's not going to stop you from healing. It's not going to stop anything. It is not going to stop anything. It's not going to create a roadblock. It's not going to create worries. These people are like, how come they're never worried about their career? How come they're never listening to me or scared? You could be scared. You're really good at not showing it. You are about to get a surprise plot twist. A surprise plot twist. I feel like it's in love. But I'm going to see if I get some confirmation. What is the plot twist regarding? Oh, a bestie? You are about to get a plot twist with somebody that was showing you a false identity. Somebody that was being exposed. I don't know who this is or what this is, but I feel like you've moved on from them, but it's just going to make you feel better that you made the right decision. Okay, you're going to get a plot twist. Somebody that was showing you a false identity or trying to not show you who they were. Somebody that was trying to catfish you. You are going to get a surprise like, wait, what? Like, hold on, what? Yeah. That's crazy. just going to make you feel like, oh, I'm glad I broke up with them. Oh, I'm glad I moved. Oh, I'm glad I walked away. I'm glad I thought about that connection and decided to do what I need to do. Okay, anything else? Ooh, I'm going to leave you guys with this card for the last card. Olenna Tyrell. She is a baddie. She offed King Joffrey with some poison. She ain't the one. She's a little, she's very funny, very like snarky, witty, and she's just not scared. The Tyrells are like one of the richest families in King's Landing. Well, I don't know if they live in King's Landing. They live somewhere else, but they're just like one of the richest families in Game of Thrones. And Marjorie Tyrell is her granddaughter. She's the one that's supposed to marry King Joffrey, but he's this evil little kid. And she thought, well, you know, the grandmother thought, well, would it be easier for my granddaughter to be married to this twit? Or would it be easier for her to be married to the next one, the next son that is sweet and just, you know? So she's just like, I love that she goes against Cersei Lannister, because Cersei Lannister is like the ultimate villain in Game of Thrones, but she's like a sneaky villain that says, I'm going to protect mine. And even at the very end where she has to accept poison and she takes it with grace, like she takes it on the chin like a boss, like, oh, well, since you guys want to unalive me and steal all my money, okay, since you guys want to do that, I just want you to know that I was responsible for Joffrey being unalived. And they're like, what? So then they're seeing like, oh, we should have tortured her. We should have done this way worse instead of just giving her some poison. So they're being all nicey nice, like, we have to unalive you and take all your jewels so we can fight in this battle of, you know, the Night Walkers and such. We got to fight for the Iron Throne. But here, just drink this. We're being really nice. And then she's like, she drops that mic. Even at the end, she's like, will there be pain? He's like, oh, no. It's just some poison. You're just going to sleep. You're not going to feel anything. And she's like, okay, well, I just want you to know that I unalived your king. He said, riddle me what? And the one that she unalived is Cersei Lannister's son. Little spawn of Satan, I tell you what, he's like the worst in Game of Thrones. But yeah, she was like, oh yeah, well, thanks for the poisonous tea, but I just want to let you know, like, dropping mics to the last second. That's going to be you, bestie. Just, oh yeah, I know this should be egg on my face, but I'm still not going to let you get the best of me. If that don't tie up your message with a bow, I don't know what does. Okay, if you guys are on members only, you have some content popping up here in the next couple of days. Also for Patreon, so stay tuned. A link is in the description box for Patreon. There is exclusive ad-free content. It's the closest thing to a personal reading, and it's only $11.11 a month. Don't forget to smash the you-know-what. Spill the tea. But yes, smash the you-know-what, because you don't want to miss out. I can't wait to talk to you guys, because don't underestimate the universe and what God is doing for you behind the scenes. I know you could have been crying this week and just like, this is how it's supposed to. It's getting better. God in the divine, the universe, whoever it is that your higher power is, they're making your life so much easier. Don't stop believing, okay? Don't stop believing. What was that part of the Jesse Murphy song? Until you diss my love, I will not give an F. I want you on your worst behavior. Touch me like a gangster. I really love that. Yeah. You're meeting people that are just like you, cut from the same cloth. So yeah, spill the tea, bestie. I'm sat and I'm listening. Drop your favorite affirmation. Practice what you want echoed back to you. And if you want to take it a step further, you can download the Parrot app, and it is free. Parrot. And you can record your affirmations and your askformations, and it will replay it back to you on a loop. It's amazing. So yeah. Is there anything else? I don't know. I hope you guys had a good laugh. I hope you enjoyed this message. I look forward to speaking to you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.